We're in St Margrets Church in Wetton. We're here to report on the work required on the altar, which is obviously safety for the parishioners, mainly for communion, as the mountains for the rail have become unstable. Here we are at the altar rail, where you can see there's plenty of movement, which is detrimental to anybody taking communion at the church, and is dangerous, in other words. Pulling back the carpet, you can see that it's not the bracket, it is the entire length of the wooden timber in front of the altar that is at fault. Just another view to show the movement on the altar rail. There's very little effort required in the movement of the altar rail, bearing in mind that if there were 6 or 7 parishioners taking communion, the loading on the rail would be far greater and would be extremely dangerous were it to break off. But you can see there's been a repair to the edge of the altar rail, which I'm afraid was probably substantial at one point, but is totally ineffective now because of the rot to the edge of the altar. On closer inspection, you can see the rot is extremely, well, there's nothing left of it, as you can see for yourselves, and obviously there's nothing left to support it. On closer inspection, you can see where the moisture and water have come through from beneath the altar, obviously affecting the wood above, which is quite considerable, as you can see for yourselves. As you can see, the battening below and also the concrete base, which has just turned into rubble, there's absolutely no strength in there at all, and it is deteriorating at quite an alarming rate. And we'll take more investigation to find out the best way to resolve this. The edge of the altar has started to deform and collapse beneath, which is why there's these cracks appearing quite significantly, as you can see, which will obviously only get worse until it's remedied. We can see here where there's been a temporary repair to hold the altar rail, but beneath, where it has collapsed completely, has had no effect at all, because obviously this is beneath the main structure. Further investigation requires a removal of the banister rail and plinth to expose the severity of the damage.